Red Sox try to avoid a Yankees sweep on this beautiful night at Fenway Park. Peyton Tolle is back up to make the start against Walpole's own Cam Schlittler. Red Sox playing to snap the Yankees' 5-game winning streak.
The Yankees have allowed 7 runs during their 5-game winning streak, a 1.20 ERA across 45 innings. And tonight it's Cam Schlittler.
We all know what's been going on here. First time at Fenway Park. He was telling me about when he was a little boy and coming here.
Schlittler dominated the Sox in the wild card round last October. He's been going back and forth with Red Sox fans ever since. He knows it could get loud out there tonight here at Game 3 at Fenway Park.
23-year-old Peyton Tolle, there's his numbers down in AAA Worcester. A really impressive spring training has continued that. And a different look this year as far as arsenal goes. The cutter, the sinker is now in play. That's a new pitch that he brought in, and he's leaning on it this winter.
Throw, swing and a miss, fastball, 98, and there's one away.
All right, you spot him 3, and then you said, all right, I got you, big boy. Goes to 98, just old gasolina right at him, which
2 strikes on Judge. Swing and a miss on the curveball. Back-to-back strikeouts for Tolle.
Yeah, there's that strut you're looking for. He's full of emotion out there. He's a lot of fun.
Not out of the woods yet. Here comes Ben Rice. Here's the pitch. And it's swung on and missed. He strikes out the side. Peyton Tolle. Welcome to the Yankee rivalry. 3 up, 3 down.
Great numbers for Cam. You look at the strikeouts to walks, excellent. The opponent average. Got to keep your emotions in check. And I know he's pitched in some good games, but there's something about coming back home that gets you a little bit fired up. He started this streak of 5 games where the starters have a .52 ERA. Keep it going, Cam.
Ground ball second base. Nice hop there for Chisholm. 1 away.
This is a big moment for Cam Schlittler. As you mentioned, Walpole, Mass, family here, rooted for Red Sox as a kid. Now he's on the mound going after
Caballero at short. And Rafaela flying down the line, but he is out.
Masataka Yoshida DHing, left-hand hitters. Bouncing ball right side at 2, Hopper to Jazz. Nicely done there by Cam Schlittler. A good start. 3 groundouts. None of them hit hard.
Peyton Tolle, who struck out Rosario, Judge, and Rice to begin his evening. First time as a starter he's ever struck out the side.
Pitch is right there. Fastball down the middle. 4 up, 4 struck out for Peyton Tolle. Goodness. And there's 1 away.
Gracious. We talked about the top of this lineup, it being a big first inning, obviously going into the second with Stanton leading off, and he's just shoving right now. That was 99.
Man, you see some interviews with him, and he's got that chuckle and that laugh. It's such a big, intimidating guy, but
he's a teddy bear, except when he's pitching. How about this start? Another strikeout, 5 straight tonight as he blows away Grichuk at 99 yet again.
We got something magical going tonight at Fenway.
Yeah, that's just filth. I'm telling you, he might as well look in there, wave his glove at home, and say, here comes old number 1. See if you can hit it.
And a ground ball, that's an upset. Contreras will take that, taps the bag, and they go 1, 2, 3 again. Tolle just roaring out of the gate.
Wilson Contreras, big first baseman, leads off. There's the 0-2 from Schlittler. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's his first K of the night. So we've had 5, that's 6 strikeouts already in this ball game by the 2 starters.
Ball 4, so Red Sox have their first base runner in front of Trevor Story.
Marner goes to throw to second. Got him.
Look, I'm okay with it, right? With the way the offense has been going and not stringing hits together, and you're not going to string many hits together against a guy like this. Let's be honest. He has swing and miss power stuff. You got to take your chances so that if Willier gets to second base there, you're 1 swing away from going up.
And a ground ball yanked to third. Rosario across the diamond and a wild throw, and Story's going to be safe.
Well, that's why you try to take second. Even things like that happen. If he throws it away, Brady might have a chance to score.
Here's Marcelo Meyer. 2-1 with Story at first. 2 down, bottom 2, no score. Sox and Yanks the pitch. Marcelo drives one high into left center field. This thing is way back at the wall, and it's off the green. Story's around third. He's gonna score. Marcelo puts the Red Sox ahead. It is 1-0 in the second.
The E5 proves to be costly now. You look for Schlittler, try to get Caleb Durbin here.
Ground ball, Caballero. And they get Durbin for the final out.
Peyton Tolle on a roll. We go to the top of the third. He's got a lead 1-0. Jazz Chisholm.
0-2. There's another one. Strike 3. Chisholm down watching it.
How about 6 strikeouts after 7 hitters for Tolle? 2-2. High fly into shallow left field. Back on it goes the third baseman Durbin. In comes Duran, and they collide, but Jaron makes the play. Now a little miscommunication. However, all's well that ends well. We go to the bottom of the third.
Carlos Narvaez, one-time farmhand with the Yankees, leads off. He's the catcher.
Foul ball by Narvaez. The tip goes into the glove of Wells, so a strikeout of Narvaez. One away here in the bottom of the third.
Brings up Masataka Yoshida. Runner at first is Duran. Eighth pitch to Yoshida. Bouncing ball to Ben Rice. One step to the bag. Touches up and the inning's done. We go to the fourth. 1-0 Boston.
Back to the top of the order. Tolle's been perfect through 3.
See if anything changes here. Second time through the order.
Bases loaded and nobody out. First 3 men have reached here in the 4th inning.
And here we go. An enormous test for Tolle and the Red Sox.
Here's Stanton.
Here's the pitch. And it is swung on and missed. Changeup. He got him. What a great pitch from Tolle and an enormous first out. And here now Randall Grichuk with the bases loaded.
Little pop-up. Drifting into right. Meyer out. Abreu coming on. Williams there to make the catch. Runners can't go anywhere.
He shattered the bat of Grichuk there. Enormous pitch from Tolle.
He's going to take a breath here and finish this job.
What a Houdini act this could be from Tolle. The 0-2 is strike 3 called on the corner. Bases loaded, nobody out. Peyton Tolle says, beat it, Yankees.
How about this? We're looking at the future here. Schlittler and Tolle. Cam actually pitched here once before in a prospect game when he was a kid in 2020. But this is... Yeah, this is the real deal. Yeah, I can't even imagine what it's like. Be on this mound in a Yankee uniform pitching against the Sox.
Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Like the cutter, and that was a good one. Second time he's got Contreras. That's 3 strikeouts on the evening so far. Well, here's Trevor Story.
Popped up. Rice says, I'll take it, and he does, and a 1-2-3 inning.
1-0 lead for Boston. Right now, the Yankees are dangling, being controlled by young Peyton Tolle.
Chisholm with a drive down the right field line. Will it get out? Will it get out? It got out. That's his first home run of the year, and it ties the score at 1. He hooks it around the pesky pole. What you were seeing here, Joe, is the shortest home run of Jazz Chisholm's career.
Here's Tolle's reaction on the home run. Caballero, former Tampa Bay Ray. Fastball by him, and that's a swing and a miss for strike 3, and there's number 9.
I'll get right back on the horse.
New career high.
Here's the pitch. High fly into left field. It hangs up. In on the hands. Duran camps out underneath it. He's there to make the play. Great job by Peyton Tolle. That might be the last pitch he throws tonight.
Yeah, I think so.
Carlos Narvaez 0 for 1. He struck out 1-1 game in the 5th.
And Carlos drives one high and deep into left field. Adios! El Capitan puts the Red Sox ahead 2-1.
Well, the Red Sox been so much chatter about how few home runs they've hit, but this one gets Schlittler and puts the Red Sox in front of the Yankees.
Wow, this is real trust in Peyton Tolle. He's back out there for the 6th inning.
Big inning here. Obviously, Judge, Rice, Stanton.
Got him. He strikes him out for the 2nd time. That's 10 in the books for Peyton Tolle. Ben Rice is fanned.
Ground ball hard on the right side. Marcelo to his lefty glove. Comes to his feet. Throws to first. 2 down.
Baby, play with it. What a play. That's so smooth. That is not an easy play. He's ranging in the shallow right field. Goes down, slides, 360. Plenty of time. Right in the chest of Contreras.
Every out he records, they're saying, let's ride with Peyton here. Get him further into this game. Here now, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the pitch. And it is swung on and miss. Curveball. He gets Stanton. 11 strikeouts for Tolle. That was awesome. From the young man, energizing Fenway Park.
Schlittler out there again here for inning number 6. Broken bat looper into center field, going back. Jazz trying to make an over the shoulder catch. Here comes Grisham. He makes the catch. Well done. 1, 2, 3. Go the Red Sox in the 6th.
Coulomb out of the bullpen after a spectacular effort by Peyton Tolle.
3 consecutive hits here off of the veteran Danny Coulomb. And that's going to bring up Austin Wells with 1 out, bases loaded. 2nd time tonight the Yankees have had him loaded.
Swing and a miss to strike him out. 2 down.
What a big pitch that is. And Alex Cora cannot get out of the dugout fast enough.
Greg Weissert, 4.82 ERA, inherits the bases loaded.
Instead of Rosario, Boone will go to Bellinger to pinch hit. Line drive, it's a base hit to left center field. 1 run scores. Here comes Chisholm. He'll score. It's a big 2-run pinch hit single for Bellinger, and the Yankees take the lead 3-2.
Here's Judge, first and second, 2 outs.
Line drive, it's a base hit. Right center field, rounding third, heading home is Caballero. The ball is bobbled in center field. Going to second is Judge. He gets there, and the Yankees lead 4-2.
And the Yankees striking with 2 outs here in the 7th inning. What a pitching matchup to start this game.
And one of the great things about Cam, and this is very important, that 6th inning he threw 6 pitches. 7th inning he threw 4 pitches, which is why he's still in.
Another shattered bat, charging Caballero, 1 away.
When you get stronger and as the game goes on, that's bode so well. It usually is when the 6th or 7th you start throw a little longer, you get throw more balls. He's right on. This is some performance.
Swing and a miss. Narvaez down on strikes.
Yeah, this is the high cutter that he's been throwing that's been giving hitters a fit.
He threw 8 innings in that wild card game we spoke about. 12 strikeouts, no walks. This is not the same game, but Yankees are winning. Swing and a miss. And a strong finish and a strong 8 innings for Cam Schlittler. The kid comes home and dominates his boyhood team. Jarren Duran goes down on strikes to end the 8th. You think his family likes it? Hey, why wouldn't they?
Cody Bellinger leading off against Tyler Samaniego. Yankees with a 4-2 lead.
Line drive into left field. This is crushed. Back on it goes Duran. On the run, he dives and makes a spectacular play.
Wow.
What a grab, and there's 1 away.
I did not think Duran was getting to this ball, because when the lefty hits a ball to dead left like that down the line, it is slicing away from you, and he got a great jump. I mean, full extension in the very end of the glove. If this ball's 2 inches further to his right or closer to the foul line, it's a double. Heck of a play.
And 2 down here in the 9th.
And that'll bring up Contreras. Ground ball, McMahon. The throw to first. In the dirt. Backhanded scoop by Rice. And the Yankees win 4-2 to take their 6th in a row. And they sweep the Red Sox in Boston.
They fall 7 games below 500, 7 games behind the Yankees.
And boos here at Fenway Park.